Pseudo Wildcard shocked all of us today with a surprise release of the Carcharodontosaurus during their Extra Life charity event. Now, I'd like to say that I called it and saw it coming because I made a joke during my last live stream that, oh, it would be so funny if they released it during the live stream. That was a joke. I didn't think that would actually happen, but I'm not sad that it did. Anyway, now that it's out, I put together this quick guide to taming the Carcharodontosaurus. It took me more than a few tries to figure out how to tame this thing. It is kind of different, but also kind of similar to other tames, but I'll show you what I mean. First off, taming the Carcharodontosaurus is kind of like taming the fjord hawk. You do need to feed it dead bodies, but not all dead bodies are equal, and you don't want it to aggro on you and eat you while you're trying to feed it, whereas with the fjord hawk, you didn't really have to worry about that. So first, what you want to do is grab a dead body. Sheep work okay. Surprisingly, mantises worked fairly well, but as far as I could tell, the woolly rhino was probably the best dead body to feed it. And level or stats on a tamed dino that you would kill and sacrifice to it didn't really seem to matter. As you approach the Carcharodontosaurus with the dead body, you'll notice that it starts to sniff the air or kind of like point in your direction. When it does that, let go of the body and run away. This is also why I recommend using gilly or cactus broth so that the Carcharodontosaurus doesn't attack you. It just eats the dino you're bringing to it. Anyway, once it eats it, you should see a meter appear over it that fills up depending on what type of dino you just fed it. And once that friendliness meter maxes out, it will allow you to ride it. But you better be quick because it will only allow you to ride it for about 600 seconds or 10 minutes, during which time you'll need to ride it around and kill as many dinos as you possibly can. Now, big dinos like Brontos do give the most percent taming, but I found the most efficient or fastest way to tame it was to bring the Carcharodontosaurus to either a beach or a river or somewhere with a lot of small dinos that spawn that you can kill very quickly. Because ultimately killing a lot of smaller dinos very quickly gave me the most percent on the taming for the smallest amount of time. Now, if you're not able to tame it during that first riding session, you might need to feed it more dead bodies and kind of repeat the process, but ultimately that's how it's done. Now, to be honest, this is a pretty difficult tame. I mean, I was on single player, I had GCM mode on, I had gilly, cactus broth, I could summon in dinos to kill and put in front of it, and it still took a while to figure out. Anyway, that is how to tame a Carcharodontosaurus. I really hope this was helpful. If it was, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Or if you found any other dinos that work better than a woolly rhino or a mantis, please let us know in the comments. And that's it for this video. Happy arcing, and I'll see you next time.